Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. It's currently Saturday, 12:50 in the afternoon. I know what you're thinking, 12:50, that's so late. Well, we've been online since about 12:05, and we have done one order, which was a banger by the way, from Nando's, showing 7.25. I think it was going 2 miles. It was going to an eye doctor. It ended up being like $18. Then right away we got these two orders that I'm doing right now. One from Robex, and then they stacked it with an order from Ginger Ramen. Again, today's goal is not going to be quite as ambitious as the one as yesterday, but it's still going to be up there. I want to do $300. Can we do $300 by midnight? If not before, why not? I mean, we started a little bit later, so that's, already, there's already more of a time constraint on the goal, but that's okay, Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed last night's video. Honestly, it was a ton of fun. It was definitely different than, dashing in the middle of the day. Late night dashing is definitely interesting. You definitely see a lot of characters. People are out having fun. The orders, I would say, are a little bit simpler, like 7-Eleven, pizza places, wing places. The only hiccup we had was at the McDonald's. That was way too crowded. I don't know what was going on. I mean, according to the security guard, it's always like that. And I'm like, how can it always be like that? And then I realized that's the only thing that's really open, like late at night. That one McDonald's, which is kind of crazy actually. There used to be a bunch of bars and stuff, so I'm thinking maybe COVID, just killed them off and they just never recovered. I don't know. But regardless, it was a ton of fun. I tried to keep the video as short as possible. I think I did pretty good. It was under 40 minutes, I think. Still kind of long, so I'm sorry. I know that everyone's a fan of the long videos. Anyways, I just got here to Ginger Ramen. Now you guys know Ginger Ramen is hit or miss. Hopefully the food's ready. We'll see you guys back on the road. Ready guys, we got the food picked up. The food was ready. One thing I forgot to touch on before I stopped talking about yesterday's video was I did a lot of zone hopping that I don't normally do. Because my plan was to go to this other zone that's more like almost in DC, lots of restaurants, bars, late night activities. And it wasn't as busy as I thought it would be. I think eventually would have picked up, but luckily it took me to another area, then I dashed in that area, then I dashed in a different area. So eventually I think I dashed in maybe 4 or 5 different areas. But regardless, again, it was definitely fun. Today's plan, I think I'm gonna try and do the same. I'm gonna head over to the same area. I kind of already know where to park, sort of, near all the restaurants and stuff. So I think it should be easier the second time around. And I think it might be busier, which is kind of what I was hoping for. Yesterday it wasn't as busy as I thought it would be. At least not in the area that I drove to. But we'll see. I think it was quite the adventure. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm going to have to do more of that. I mean, I mainly did it because, we need some cash flow right now. Since we're still dealing with this bank issue. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Anyways, let me get this dropped off and then we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, we got both orders delivered. Now we're sitting at $31 with like 94 cents. Not too bad for basically an hour worth of work. And then look at this garbage that they just sent me from Total Wine. And this is why I think it's garbage, okay? It's a shop and pay, which means I have to shop for it, pay for it, and deliver it, right? Low mileage, $6. But they're doing so much more work. So then why is that base pay so low? I'm not doing it. I think some people might. It's not a bad offer on the surface, but when you look at it, that's not cool. We know these companies can pay more for base pay, and they do it when they have to, obviously. And they're gonna have to do it with that order. I guarantee you, an experienced dasher is not gonna take that because it doesn't make sense. I get it. And honestly, one thing that's not even, part of it is the drop off. That building is a pain in the behind to get into. You need access from the concierge. Do you need a little key fob to go to the, and this building is so stupid. To get to the 6th floor, you got to take an elevator to the 5th floor, then find a different elevator to get to the 6th floor. Like, what? Makes no sense. So we're just declining a bunch of BS. And I'm sorry, a little ranty with a Total Wine order, but that just kind of pissed me off. Back in the day, any order that was, shop and deliver was money. Like real money, at least double digits. Now it's what, $6? No, come on. That's just a regular base pay, basically, assuming the customer tipped, which they might have, or maybe it's a no tip order. I don't know. Regardless, we're not doing that. Look at this crap right here. Street green, one item, 8.8 miles for $5.50. We're just not doing that. But yeah, sorry, I was inspired. I was just watching Gig Lebowski's video when he was ranting about You know how DoorDash has all these crappy offers, which is true. I mean, that's nationwide. They send all this garbage in the hopes that somebody takes it. And just like him, I'm sticking to my guns. We're not doing any of that crap, you know? So anyways, we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, after declining probably like 10 orders, we finally have one that's decent, and only because Para told me it has the stars next to it. It was shown as 775. I want to say like 3.5 miles, maybe a little bit more. And like I said, I only took it because according to Para, it's going to be 825. Other than that, like, they're really testing me today with the garbage, you know? And why? I mean, I get it. Maybe it's most of it's on the people that are ordering, they're being cheap. But at the same time, it's like DoorDash could do a little bit better on the base pay. We all know that, you know? But yeah, so I guess we're gonna have to just baby step it to $100, and then we'll see. I still think it's possible to make 300 by midnight, although right now it seems like a tall task, you know? Anyways, let me get this dropped off, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Guys, we could do it dropped off. A little more complicated than I thought. I've been to this hotel many times, and I just realized I've never been inside of it. Everybody always meets me outside. This one was, you know, handed to me at their door, but the problem was I could not use the elevator. You needed like a key card, which is usually like after like, you know, maybe 9 p.m. or something, but I guess this hotel is all the time. So I had to call them. They had to come meet me. Super nice ladies. They're visiting from Texas, you know. So I was like, oh, how did you find this hotel? And you know, it was so funny. They were like, well, on the website it said they were, you know, miles away from DC. And it's like the biggest lie. I mean, technically it's true, but when you hear that, you probably think, you know, I'm gonna have like the Washington Monument out of my window. No, you're not. You're gonna have the toll road maybe, or in their case, buildings. Buildings. So I mean, they got a good deal on it. It's like Home Suites or Homewood Suites by Hilton, so it's nice, but definitely not as close to DC as they thought they were gonna be. So anyway, shout out to them. They tipped really well. $6 tip, $2.25 base pay. Now we're sitting at $40.19. It's a rough one, guys. Definitely slower than what I was expecting for a Saturday. So that just means we gotta get, you know, we gotta get our mind right, because you know it's gonna be one of those days that's gonna be mentally challenging, and I'm gonna have to take orders that maybe I don't normally take. We'll see. I mean, I still think all the orders that I take are at least decent. I'm not taking any garbage out here. We're not doing that. We're not. You know, we gotta leave that for the top dashers. You know, because if not, what else are they gonna do? You know, take the good orders? No. Anyways, let me get back to my neck of the woods, more of the town center area. Right now I'm kind of on the outskirts, and we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, so after maybe 15 minutes of doing nothing and declining, we got this order here first from BGR, $7. I think it was going 2 miles, and then they stacked it with an additional order here from the counter. So basically 2 different burger places. The counter was only showing $6, but I think the counter one is actually going to be more than the one from BGR, just based on the orders. But you never know. We're only 4 minutes away from the first one, so let's go. Alrighty guys, we got both orders dropped off, and what I tell you, the stack went from $6 to $8, while the original one went from $7 to $7.50. So ain't no complaints here. Now we're sitting at $55.69, currently $2.43. And I want to say yesterday at this time we were almost at 100. If I'm not, I mean, I could be mistaken. But it's all good. I mean, again, we're doing what we can. So yeah, so we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, it's been a while since we last checked in, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been so slow that I completely forgot to record. We've done 2 orders since last speaking. One from Chick-fil-A, $6.25, and then one from Santini's, I believe, also $6.25. Could be wrong though, but they're on the screen. I think we're sitting just shy of $70, which is not that great considering it's already 4 in the afternoon. We do have our next order though from Founding Farmers. It was showing us $11.50, but according to Para with the stars, it's gonna be almost $15 for like 6 or 7 miles. I took it. Literally the best order I've seen perhaps almost the entire day. Like, it's so slow. Or maybe it's DoorDash buffering me yesterday because we had such a successful day. I don't know. I don't think so though. I think it's just freaking slow today. So I still don't want to change my goal as of yet. There's still plenty of time. I guess we'll see how dinner goes. If we're not at $200 by the end of dinner, meaning by like 8:30 or 9, then I'm gonna be disappointed in my market. in the people that are ordering. Anyways, let me get this dropped off and we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, so we got the last order dropped off from Founding Farmers. It was $14.50, I believe. Then we drove all the way back, didn't get anything until we finally got this order here from Popeyes. It's currently 5:10 in the afternoon and we're not even at $100 yet. And we've been dashing since about like noon. So definitely not having a great day. Anyways, after this, we'll be one step closer to $100. At this point, I'm not even sure if we're gonna make $200. I'm gonna keep everything the same as of now. But if it doesn't get any better by like 7 or 7:30, then we'll definitely have to adjust. And we'll probably not stay out here until that late if it's this slow, you know? So let me get this dropped off and we'll see you guys on the next one. Guys, so as I'm getting the bag out of my hot bag, the bag breaks. I think it's because it was so hot, like the steam like maybe made the paper weak. So of course, luckily it was handed to me, so it happened basically right in front of the customer. I'm like, I'm so sorry, nothing fell out, everything is good. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, oh, it's totally okay, no problem. I'm like, oh great, she's super nice. Then right away we get this order here from Mellow Mushroom, I think, $9.75. Then they just stacked it with an order $7.50, additional 2.2 miles. So I think things might be turning around. I know we're sitting around $90 right now. So after these two orders, we'll definitely be over the $100 threshold. So I'm super happy that it seems like things are turning around, because for a while there, well, basically most of the day today, it's been really slow. So hopefully we can do the goal, which is 300. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we just picked up both orders and I just realized there's a $2.50 peak pay going on right now, which means the $7.50 that I picked up, it's really a $5 order. So either they didn't tip anything at all, or they tipped maybe like $1 or $2, if that. Isn't that the worst feeling when you pick up someone's food that didn't really tip you? Oh man, I'm so mad at myself for not checking. But then again, why is there peak pay? It's slow anyways. Is it gonna be slower now? Wow, I don't know. It's my fault for not checking, but you know, yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Anyways, let me get these two dropped off and we'll see you guys on the next one. Guys, we got both orders dropped off. Now we're sitting at around $108, if I'm not mistaken, for the entire dash. Now, there is a peak pay from 5:30 until 9 p.m. of $2.50 here in my area. So I want to stay here until 9, and then we'll see where we're at then. I still want to stay out till midnight, but if it's like 9 p.m. and we're sitting at like 150, there's no way, you know. But it's about to be 6. I think if we're at least at 200 by then, I think we can still salvage it and maybe even hit 300. But I think this peak is gonna make it really, really slow. I think everyone's gonna come out and try and dash. So we'll see. I don't know why they threw peak pay today. It's not even busy. It's not raining. It's not, you know, I don't know. So anyways, we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, after waiting for like 20 minutes, we stopped by Chick-fil-A. I got a free ice cream cone because I had a rewards or like a free whatever. So, you know, I ate my cone. Then we got this order here from Fintai showing $9. We just dropped it off. It came, I think, $11.50, I think. And then we got this one that has all the signs that is gonna be a banger. Showing a $10.25 payout. It's 8 items. I forgot the mileage. But based on the items alone, I think it's gonna be a banger. I forgot to look at para. Let me look at para right now, actually, in real time. Let me see. Oh yeah, $20 tip. So overall $25.05 with the stars on it. So you best believe we're gonna snatch that up. Hopefully the food is ready. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we got the food picked up. The food was not ready. You know what was weird? The customer texted me and she said, hey, please tie the bags. And I didn't think much about it. And then at the Thai place, they don't tie the bags. That's kind of weird, right? They have the bags are open. I mean, I tie them anyway, so then, you know, when they travel, they don't really move a lot. You know, it's kind of like everything's tightly packed. So I thought that was kind of weird. Anyways, we're only 7 minutes away. It's 6:38, and I think dinner is picking up, and I think it's going to be a great day. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, we got the order dropped off. It was $25 and some change. Then right away, we got this order here from Barasa Steaks, I think is what it's called. I was here one time a while ago. And it was a banger. This one right here, maybe it's a banger. Para didn't really say anything. I mean, they did, but I don't think it's right. They said it's gonna stay the same. I think it's gonna be a little bit more. It is 5 items, and this place isn't really cheap. Like, I looked at the items last time I was there, and it's like maybe about $16, $17 per entree. So 5 of those, it's a little up there. Who knows? Now I'm gonna be there in 7 minutes. Hopefully the food is ready. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so I walked in there and I was like, wow, it's dead. Literally not a single soul in this like steak place. So I have a feeling that they're probably gonna close soon, to be honest, because every time I go there, it's always empty. And it's like expensive. Like the food's expensive, you know? But anyways, food is picked up. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a banger. It did ask me if I had a catering bag, or like it told me up top, you know? So I'm thinking it's gonna be more than the $10.50 that it was shown, but I could also be wrong. I don't know. I'm just glad that we're actually doing orders. Like the beginning part of my shift, absolute trash. Nothing but just waiting around, declining. It was rough. It was rough. Anyways, let me get this dropped off and we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, we're gonna do the dropped off, and this goes to show you that the gut never fails. Even though Para is pretty accurate and I think it's a good app, you can't always rely on them, okay? You gotta use your own knowledge, right? So I knew this place was expensive, a lot of items, could be a banger. Order ended up paying $25. Let's go. Para said it was staying at $10.50. So I mean, I'm not blaming them or anything. I don't even know how to get the stars, to be honest. I have no idea how they can guess for some and be 100% accurate, and then for others be way off. I don't get it. I don't know. All I know is that we're one step closer to hitting $200. Let's go. Alrighty guys, after driving back from doing the last order from Brasa Steaks, I've been chilling in the little Santini's parking lot because they're like smack in the middle between the town center and then the shopping center the Fintai is at, and technically they're in their own shopping center. So I feel like I'm in the best place to be for, you know, multiple orders. And I got one from them, from Santini's, showing $8.75, which means if you take out the peak pay, that's really $6.25, which is basically my new minimum until the peak pay goes away is $8.75. So we picked it up, and now we're back on the road. But before getting this order, it's been about maybe like 15, maybe almost 20 minutes since the last one. So it's been, the gaps are, you know, significant, which is what I think peak pay is doing. I think there's a lot more dashers right now, so I'm probably gonna take everything and anything that's at least $8.75 and the miles make sense, just so we can, you know, get the ball rolling. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, we're doing a dropped off. I think it actually became $9.50, so I was kind of surprised at that. Then when we were driving off, we got this order from Paisanos that's right next to this man's house, literally. That's how you know he likes Santini's pizza better. Paisanos and Santini's basically the same, yet he ordered from Santini's that's like 10 minutes away, as opposed to ordering from Paisanos that's like 2 minutes away. Anyways, the order was showing is $8.75. It was ready. Now we're sitting at $179.88, not including this current order, so we're doing pretty good. Definitely picked up the pace. I mean, those bangers definitely helped. I do want to be at least, like I said, at 200 by 9. That looks like it's definitely possible. If we can replicate what we did yesterday, meaning leaving this area at like 250 plus, hey, that's a W right there, you know. So we'll see. Anyways, let me get this dropped off. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we've been sitting here for like 15-20 minutes, and peak pay is a trap. It's 8 o'clock. You're telling me there's not a single order, not even garbage? I'm not saying that you know, I would accept the garbage, but I would at least like to decline the garbage. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. Anyways, we'll see how long this takes. We are currently sitting at, oh look, and as I say that, we're gonna go ahead and take this order. Look at it. I'm gonna show it to you guys, okay? 7 items. I swear this just happened right now. Hold on. 7 items. I think it's showing $18.75 for the payout, but I saw Para flash across the screen saying almost $30. We're gonna jump on that. You best believe it. Even if it hadn't shown me $18.70 or whatever Para said, the fact that this is the first order that I've gotten forever. I should just record every single time I think it's super slow, and then I know it will appear. Anyways, we got a 10-minute drive to Mellow Mushroom. We'll see you guys in a bit. Ready guys, we got the food picked up. Man, I'm telling you, this catering bag, I don't think you can see it, the little red one right here, perfect for orders like this, where the pizza bag isn't, or the pizza box isn't extremely large. So it's, everything's in there, and then I use my regular catering bag for like the salads and whatever else I got. So when I get there, I'm gonna roll up just like this, you know. The food was ready though, which is awesome. Now we're only 15 minutes away. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off. Now I think we're about like $75 away from 300, which is the goal. It's 8:45, and I think I'm gonna start making my way towards the other area. But I am basically still stay in my area. For now, I'm just driving along, so it's gonna take me longer to get there, but I'm hoping to get something along the way, if that makes any sense. So we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, so we got this order here from Cheesecake Factory. I mainly took it because it's a high cash flow, plus the peak pay is about to end. It ended at 9. I got this order around 8:56 or so, 8:55. And when I was driving there, I saw a crazy car accident. Now I'm gonna give you a warning. If you guys don't wanna, don't wanna watch it, I'm probably gonna put on the screen like when to skip it to. I did pull over afterwards. I stayed there until the cops came. So let's just say I'm extremely late for this order, which doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm just glad that people were okay. So if you guys can see what happened, like this, I forgot what kind of car it was or the color of it, but he definitely turned when he was not supposed to. The little white Nissan had the right of way, and the other SUV that hit him. It was crazy. Like, I was just like, I honked. You guys can't hear it because I have my sound muted on my dash cam, but I honked because I saw it happen. Like, it was about to happen, and I was like, oh my god. I mean, everybody that was there literally stopped. There were like 4 or 5 other cars. Everyone pulled over. I mean, people were already calling 911 when I got out of my car. You know what really sucks is the car, the white SUV on the right side. It was like a mom, and I think it's prom for some high school kids today. So that was crazy. So their prom's definitely ruined. But the cars did their jobs, the airbags did their jobs, and luckily nobody was like seriously harmed. So now it's like 9:20, and I just picked up the order. I was getting all those messages from DoorDash, like, oh, we see you're not moving. We see you're not moving. I honestly, I don't know why I didn't unassign it. I should have, because it kind of sucks for the customers. But it just goes to show you that like things can just change like this. Like, I was like, whoa, like I was like a little like shook a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, what just happened? And I'm glad that I caught it on dash cam. I actually emailed it to both of them because they both asked for it. Both drivers asked for the information if I had it. So luckily my dash cam cooperated, because sometimes this thing can be a little funky. But I got all the footage, and then I edited just a little part so they can see what happened, because the clip was a little longer. But I broke it down into a smaller clip for them. So I mean, just sucks, So you guys got to be careful. I mean, you can do everything right, and someone could just run the light and literally hit you, and then you're screwed, But if you guys don't have a dash cam, I highly recommend you get any type of dash cam. There's cheap ones at Walmart, there's higher end ones. I got mine for like $90 on Amazon a couple years ago, and it's still it's still there. I recommend it. It's called Vava Dash Cam. I think they were a Kickstarter before, and then Sony bought them out, I think. I like the design. It looks like a spaceship, like like an alien, like a what's it called? What's the shape? I can't even. It's circular, man. I can't even talk. Man, that thing just. I don't want to say like it ruined my mood, but it just puts everything into perspective. Like anything can change just like that. So, anyways, if you guys skip the video, I get it. I'm just glad that nobody got hurt. Anyways, let me drop these off. I might just go home and call it a day. I just don't really feel like driving right now, but we'll see. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, so we got those orders dropped off. Now we're sitting at $2.35 with 17 cents, and it's kind of late. It's almost like 10 o'clock, and by the time I get to the other area, it's like almost 30 minutes away, 10:30. There's literally no peak pay going on. Like the one time that I'm over here trying to dash in other areas late at night, there's no peak pay. So you know what? I was like, let me just go home, and then we'll dash along the way. So that's kind of what we did. We're technically dashing along the way in my home zone that I never dash in. Then we got this order right here from, I think it's Red Robin, if I'm not mistaken. It was shown as, let me see, $11.25, but according to Para, it's gonna be almost $20. So I was like, cool, let's jump on this. I think the miles are a little bit heavy, but hey, it's all good. Right now, we're gonna do the same thing we did yesterday. We're gonna basically dash along the way until I make it to my house, or until it's like super late at night and I'm really tired. One of the two. But I think with this order, we'll at least finish at like 2:55, assuming the pair is correct. But yeah, just seeing that accident, I was like, really took it out of me. I'm like, man, that really sucks, And I feel so bad for that young girl. I think she's like 16, 17, going to prom, and you know, then you get into an accident. But luckily she was fine, her mom was fine. I mean, the car was definitely totaled, but you know, in the end, you can replace all of that, right? So anyways, back in the day, Red Robin used to give Dashers free fries. I wonder if they still do that. We'll see, because I'm kind of hungry. We'll see you guys when we're back on the road. Alrighty guys, so fun fact, Red Robin does not give fries out anymore. At least that's what the manager told me. Maybe that was only when they first got on DoorDash, who knows. Anyways, we got the order dropped off, it was $20. And you know what was crazy though? Red Robin, they were literally waiting for me to close. I was like the last person they were waiting for, like the last Dasher. She was like, I don't understand why the order even went through the system when they know we closed at whatever time. But we dropped it off. Then I was basically almost home. I left my Dash on like I said I would. And then we got an order here from TGI Fridays. I could literally walk to this TGI Fridays from my house. I think the order said $11.50. And then when I was parking there, we got a stack from this place called Wings Out, which is a ghost kitchen for Dave & Buster's. I didn't even know Dave & Buster's did DoorDash, but hey, here we are. So we're gonna go ahead and get this picked up. So I know for a fact we're at least at 255, so we might even finish close to 300, who knows? It's currently 11:40, let's go. Alrighty guys, we got the food picked up. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I got the windows down. No need to have the AC right now when it's super nice outside, you know. What was I saying? Man, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Dave & Buster's. I hate Dave & Buster's. Okay, let me rephrase it. Okay, so the company that I work for, okay, we manage some properties that have Dave & Buster's, and their lots are always disgusting. This one, same thing. I'm glad we don't do it. I'm glad we don't service it because Dave & Buster's gets so much volume, they literally don't clean anything, you know? Because what's the point? It's gonna get dirty again, right? So they literally clean it once a day. Anyways, we're about 10 minutes away from the first drop-off, and then I think 5 minutes from the other drop-off. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, we got both orders dropped off. The first one was $11.75, like it was shown, and the second one became $10.50 actually, which I was surprised at. Now, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna just go ahead and call it a night. I mean, I'm gonna keep my Dash on, but I don't see me getting anything else. I'm literally like a straight shot to my house. I mean, it's like a 15-minute drive of me just going straight. And I guess it is possible to get something else, but if we don't, we're currently sitting at $2.77 with some change. You know what really sucks? I'm really craving pizza right now, but it's 12 in the morning. So I know a handful of places that still, you know, that are still open. So I think I might just go to the one by my house called New York Pizza Factory. They're open till like 3 or 4 in the morning, so probably just gonna get something from there. I'm starving, you know. But anyways, if we get another order, we'll see you then. If not, we'll just go over the numbers in a bit. Let's go. Alrighty guys, let me put the window up for this one. So I'm like 5 minutes from my house and I get this order here from Bocelli's Pizza, which according to Google is closed. So I was kind of weirded out, like, you know what, maybe we'll get there, we'll get half pay, it's closed, whatever. It was showing $19.25 for the payout. It's going kind of far though. And then they stacked it with an additional Bocelli's. I think that one was paying like $10 or $10.50, whatever it said. So I'm like, you know what, cool. I was thinking they were gonna be closed because according to Google, they're closed. Nope, they're open. But they're only open for like DoorDash or Grubhub or Uber. Like, they're not open for anything else, which is kind of strange, right? But whatever, so I get there and the guy needs to look at my phone because they're making so many pizzas and their printer's broken, I don't know. So they're just writing everything down on the box, like the name. So he gives me both orders, right? And then I'm like, hey, can I place an order? So my own pizza for later. And he's like, oh no, we can't. You can only place it through the apps. I was like, but I'm hungry though. So I guess we're gonna have to, you know, stick to the original plan of placing it through New York Pizza Factory. I'm probably gonna call it in because I don't want to like do all this driving and then come back and do waiting, you know. But on the bright side though, I'm pretty sure that after doing these drop-offs, we're gonna be over $300 for the whole day. I mean, granted, not how I thought it was gonna go, but hey, money's money, right? Anyways, let me get these two dropped off and we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we got both orders dropped off. One became, I think, 11, and the other one became 19.25, or it stayed at 19.25 as it was shown. Now, we can definitely keep dashing, but I'm done. I'm tired, I'm hungry, I need to get this pizza. We're gonna finish today's dash at $307 with 67 cents. A success. Definitely a different type of Saturday. It was extremely slow at times, I don't know why. Then it got kind of busy towards the end. Then, you know, I mean, you guys were here for it all. I don't have to tell you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming along on today's dash. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, join the Discord. We'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, so we're still making our way home. I know I already basically signed off, right? Thinking everything was great. Look at this. I went to go order the pizza and it says that something must have happened. The chef called it a night, so they closed early. They're supposed to close at 3 in the morning. It's only 1 when they're closed. So I did the next logical thing. I went on DoorDash and Uber Eats. Now, I had a promotion on Uber Eats, so we went ahead and did it for pickup. So I'm picking up my own order, of course. Instead of being 30 bucks, it'll be 15 bucks. Medium pizza and some cheese sticks. So I was gonna get it delivered, and then I was like, you know what? I'm already out. Why not pick it up myself, right? Anyways, guys, we're almost at 2,000 subscribers. Let's go.